Here's my butternut squash that I'm getting ready to peel and cut up, and then I'm going to roast it. And guess what? I'm going to be making butternut squash soup. So let's get started. All right, all the seeds and the membranes have been removed. Now I'm going to peel and dice. They should look just like this. Add your avocado oil and all of these seasonings that are listed on the video. Seasoning salt, your favorite oil, ground nutmeg, salt and pepper to taste. All right, once you've added your oil and all of your seasonings, you're going to mix the squash cubes up very well so that each cube is thoroughly coated with the seasoning. And you're gonna do it just like that. Why? Because that's the way you're supposed to do it, okay? All right, now we're gonna get these ready for roasting. So we're gonna use a baking sheet, and I like to line mine with foil because it's a easier way to clean up. You don't have all that mess and stickiness on your cooking pan. So do that, all right? And place it in a 400-degree oven for 40 minutes. And you're gonna wait until they're fork tender like this, and then they should be ready to go. Okay, here I've diced my apples, celery, and onions, and I'm going to saute them in a little oil with like a teaspoon of minced garlic. And you kind of want to cook this until it's very tender. Once those veggies are tender, then you go ahead and add your squash and you stir it in pretty good. And then you're gonna go ahead and then add in your stock, whatever type of stock you decided to use. All right, now it's time to add all of your seasonings into the soup. Unfortunately, as you can see, I only did seasonings by taste. I didn't measure anything. So if I would have to guess, I would say maybe a half a teaspoon of each seasoning, with the least amount being garlic powder. But it's your soup, it's your kitchen. You do how you want to do it. It's coming along really good now. All right, all the flavors have married in this pot and they've cooked for about 10-15 minutes. Now I'm using an immersion blender. If you don't have an immersion blender, you can take it all out and use a blender. Put it in a blender and then add you about a half a cup of cream. That's what I have. And you just whisk that around and cook it for another 5 minutes to cook that cream through. And then you're all done and ready to place a good spoonful or two in a nice bowl, and you got this warm, delicious squash soup. Let's eat. As you can see, I'm garnishing with a few pieces of squash I saved, and I roasted these squash seeds for garnishing and for snacking later. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Love y'all.